And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Justin McCormick, and if you like the content, like and subscribe. We definitely are looking to entertain today. AFL season year 2 for the Cincinnati franchise that are called the Slash. Cincinnati looking to try and see if they can make a dent. But the first thing we need to do before anything else, let's take a look at the roster. The two best players on our team are quarterback and wide receiver combo. So let's go over who we've got for this year. Dan Russell returns for year number 2 as he is our starting quarterback. Rated 90 overall. He's got a cannon arm, and as you saw last season, he will be backed up by the rookie Jesse Scott, who is making his first year into the league. Try to see what he can do. He will be our backup in case Russell gets banged up. Offensive specialist, we returning Willie Brake, as he's a pretty good overall guy at 77. Doesn't really have the speed, but he's got 83, which is not too bad to track down some guys. Got 91 catch, so he will play very good on the offensive side of things. However, we got him moved over to a different spot. Defensive specialist, returning players Bernard Bailey and Kevin Snow, some of our better players that we've got. Bernard Bailey being slightly better than Snow, which is a surprise, but also pretty interesting concept. Then we picked up Jason Johnson. He's going to be our left end and offensive guard. He's going to be slightly in front of Deontay Parker, so Parker will come off the bench for him on this one. On the other side, a couple of guys I'm excited about. Harold Van Diver. Van Diver is the guy that you probably saw on the intro video with the music on it. Then backing him up is going to be our first attempt at getting a new one, Dave Barnes, as we picked him up. And then picked up this guy here. He is a big veteran, Eric Golston. Golston is definitely going to be a force. He's going to be backed up by Barnaby Freeborg on the center spot. Then we got fullback and linebacker DeJuan Moss. He was a huge pickup for us. And then we picked up the speedy Sharon Pearson, who will definitely be ready to play some football for us, as we'll be looking to try and see where we got. Our favorite player, Cornelius Bonner, makes a return. He's going to be back there at the linebacker spot, wide receiver spot as well, with returning Ano Manapia. He'll be back there to help out. Joseph Burns, our huge wide receiver D-back, he will be in the offensive specialist position as he is backed up by his buddy Victor Velcro. These guys have been great. And the kicker that I am very happy to have picked up, our first pick in the free agency draft, Mackenzie Homebreaker. He looks like Homebreaker, and that's why I wanted him. But he's got a very good kick, and you'll see on the first kickoff, if I don't mess it up, it will definitely make its way down. So we're going to have the first week on a bye due to our schedule, but our second week is going to be, it is going to be a tough one. It's going to be against the Destroyers. As you can see, the overalls here, 91 overall for the Destroyers, 92 offense, 85 defense, so they will be tough to get around, as their special teams are also very good. The reigning Arena Bowl champions looking to try and see if they can take us down. We're going to see how well that goes. Let's get into the first week, as we will simulate this, and then when we get to week 2, and then look at the standings and see who made some good plays here. Looks like the Cats beat the Rampage. The Sabercats lost to the Gladiators. Force beat the Soul. That's no surprise there. Desperados beat the Brigade. Then the Blaze beat the Avengers. Storm overwhelmed the Wranglers and beat them, so they take a lead in the division. The Destroyers took out the Predators, so they're going to start off a 1-0 record. Dragons beat the Crush, and that is going to wrap up week 1. Week 2 is going to be Sabercats against the Cats, so a cat fight. Rampage will take on the Crush, so two losing teams. Rattlers, who did not play, will take on the Gladiators. Two losing teams in the Avengers take on the Brigade. Wranglers take on the Blaze. Then the Slash at Destroyers. Storm will take the Desperados. Dragons at the Rush. Force at the Predators. And that'll round up week number 2. So with our capped out at 42,000, that is all we've got left. We'll have to definitely see if we built the team we needed for this year. So changed up the uniforms a bit, but hey, we're going to see how well things go. We're getting into it. It's game time. So we are coming to Columbus, Ohio, Nationwide Stadium. This is going to be a fun one. My stepmom lives in Ohio right now. She's up in up there just west of Columbus. So this is going to be definitely fun to watch, knowing she's probably not in the crowd. But yeah, here we go. The Destroyers making their field, and this team aptly named because they destroyed the AFL last year. They had only 2 losses throughout the entire run. They made everybody pay. And they're looking to try and see if they can do the same thing to the Slash in this one. So we're going to have a fight on our hands. We'll take the tails toss. And we do win it. So let's see what we can do with that. I'm so tempted to receive it, but we'll kick it. We'll see how our defense is doing. We'll see if we can actually stop these guys. The first thing, though, let's kick it and bounce this thing off the net. So Georgia has the lead now, and Tampa Bay goes 1-1. So we'll definitely see how Georgia's going to do this year, too. As that kick will be a little off, but it will go to the corner, off the net. And that is going to be something we've not seen all year. A kick that bounces off the net. So I'm definitely excited to see Homebreaker in the orange, black, and white as we go to first down. Ball's going to be at the 10-yard line. Let's see how things go. Forgot to look at the lineup of the other team, though, as Locke will get it. We'll look at the other team real quick since I did forget to do that. So take things here. We'll look at the depth charts here. Destroyers. Starting off, Matt Nagy's going to be the quarterback in this one. He is a hugely rated player. And then Locke, the offensive specialist, he's going to be doing things on the offense. Gerald Brown's going to be on the defensive side of things. And then they've got Howard Duncan on the line. He's going to be doing everything he can to protect quarterback. Des Sedbury is going to be the right end for the Destroyers here. In the middle is going to be Juan Porter, as he'll be trying to see if he can cause problems on both sides of the line. Jamar Toombs returning back for them, and they also got Josh Jeffries out there. They'll be the wide receiver linebacker combo. Then there's Saunders, and then Marcus Knight. Marcus Knight was definitely a big problem for us last year. Eugene Sindel, and then Peter Martinez. Those are just some of the guys that are going to be in the game for the Destroyers in this one. So let's get down to it. Second down and 10 as they go nowhere on the first one. We'll try and see if we can blitz them here. There's Van Diver, Golston, and Johnson are out there right now. Van Diver definitely had some good pressure. I was saying Van Diver was having some pressure, and Johnson just bull rushed the poor right end. Oh, that is going to be a sack. That's a good way to start the football game off, everybody. So that'll make it 3rd and 16 after that loss, as Nagy just was petrified like a deer in headlights. As Johnson goes to the other side, Van Diver now on the right, and Van Diver will spin his guy. And that is a good catch by Locke, as he will get that one for a first down. And obviously, Van Diver ran the quarterback over. That's roughing the passer. They will take that. And Van Diver is not happy. Come on, man. That's probably my fault, because I have the habit of holding down on the stick and probably ran my guy over him. So Sindel and Locke out there. Saunders there, and Sindel's going to go in motion. Van Diver gets trucked, and Sindel makes a move. I could not use her that one good enough, as that'll be a touchdown. Velcro was not in the best position there for that one. That is going to be a touchdown. Destroyers will strike first. And Martinez is going to kick this one, trying to see if he can make it a 7-point ball game, and he will. Up, in, and good. So Destroyers with first blood in this one. That'll make it 7-0. So these two northern-based teams going at it here as this kick will go off the net. We did have some good defense there, and looks like Snow will get a return out to about the 10-yard line. Decided to have Kevin Snow return instead of Burns. So we will see how first down is going to do. See if we can possibly bomb this to Burns again. Burns, Velcro, and Bonner are out there. Our usual suspects. Oh, and Russell's going to get nailed, and that's going to be on the ground. And Russell gets back on his own fumble. That's a good way to start the football game, sarcastically speaking. Wow. All right, see what we can do this time. Backed up at our own end zone here. Going to launch that one. Burns will get a step on his guy. He's got that one inside the 20. First down. Burns with that speed. We needed it. Brown is not happy. I believe that was James Brown. As it'll be 1st and 10. We got the ball on the 17, so we got to see if we can do something here. Trying to see what routes I want to do here. Back to pass there. Throw that one toward Bonner. He'll get a couple yards. So just trying to see if we can open some things up here. Onomatopoeia out there now where Bonner and Burns is Velcro having to take a rest. We'll throw that one and led that one too far. Russell with just that cannon arm. So 3rd and 7 now. See what we got this time. Gonna hike this one here. Burns, corner in the end zone. He's got it. Reaches up. And he mossed his man. Oh, Gerald Brown. That's his name. And he's going to go down with an injury. He is holding his arm. So he tried really hard to stop Burns on that one, but just couldn't do it. First connection for Russell to Burns in this season. And it is a good touchdown. As Homebreaker will kick this one, it will go up, in, and good. So Homebreaker doing everything he possibly can as a kicker for this team. As Russell goes 15 yards to Burns for the touchdown. 6 plays, 42 yards. And that was a good drive for them. And this will be a straight kick. Let's see if we can put it through the uprights. Not quite. Oh, missed with onomatopoeia. As Deontay Parker with the tackle there at the 15. It'll be 1st down, Destroyers. So tie ball game, 7-all. About a minute and a half, and strained triceps. So Brown is going to be out of this game. So we will not be seeing him for the rest of it, as that is going to be a short drop to Saunders. I say short drop as 8 yards, and yeah, 8 yards in this is more like 16 to the NFL. So a minute and a half left in the first, as it is a close contested ball game right now. 42 yards for Slash, 37 for the Destroyers. Johnson trying to get through, and he nails Nagy. Nagy barely got rid of that one, as that is going to be incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and 3 now, as Van Diver will switch places with him. And he's going to fling that one in. Good defense by Bailey. I don't think I was there to select it fast enough. I think Bailey was already in the mindset to deflect that one. So that is going to make it incomplete. I'm actually going to go keep our linebackers in the box this time. 3rd and 3 now. Saunders to the right of Sedbury. Back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw that one short, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Great defense there. I am looking forward to how this team is going to play, as it looks like they're going to play some really good football this year. Velcro, Burns, and Bonner out there right now. Back to pass here for Russell. And he's going to be sacked. Good penetration there as they got past the line. And that is going to be a loss of 7. Ouch. That's what I get for backing up. The old EA Sports Madden tactic of running backwards for a mile and seeing if that works. Trying audible here, trying to see what I got. And going to go back to pass here. Going to throw that one short. Bonner will get it. That's going to be about 4 yards as Bonner goes to sit down for a minute. So we've got time for one more play if I can get it off. Back to pass here. Throw that one toward Burns. Burns was not able to get it as that one knocked down. That'll be the end of the first quarter, as this ball game is locked up at 7. Columbus and Cincinnati tied. So 4th down and 14. And considering the fact that this is going to be a 35, 36-yard field goal, knowing that Homebrecker could actually hit this is quite awesome. As he will shank this a little to the right. That's going to miss right. So that was my stick problem. And went over the net too. So that's going to be a touchback. They'll put that in the 5-yard line. So Destroyers get stopped short. And then we miss a field goal. But hey, I'd rather miss it long than miss it short. So here we go. Van Diver, Freeborg, and Johnson on the line. Locke, Sanders, and Sindel to the right of the quarterback. And it's going to be back to pass. And he's going to throw that one short to Locke. Locke's got it, and Snow able to adjust and makes a tackle. And now in Slash territory, 1st down, Destroyers. Well, some trash talking in this game going on. Still got one entire quarter to go. Destroyers with 59 yards so far out of 8 plays. They've been making some kind of production happen. That's going to be a toss to the right, and Toombs is not going anywhere, maybe a yard. So that'll make it 2nd and 9 on the 21-yard line. So 59 yards passing for the Destroyers. They only got the 1 yard on the rushing. And there we go, man in motion. And he's going to throw that one. Tried to dump it off there, but incomplete. Out of the reach of his receiver. Could not get it. That'll make it 3rd and 9 now. Kind of have our linebackers in the box here as Deontay Parker, the reigning, leading sack master, in there, as he's going to try and get around his guys. He can't quite do it. That is incomplete. Off the hands and down. No good. So Columbus is going to attempt a field goal to try and take the lead. We tried from just about 5 yards further. This will be a 31-yard field goal. We'll see how well this goes, and this will be up, in, and good. Over the netting, actually, not in. So Columbus will take a 3-point lead off of that. This will make it 10-7. Columbus leads at 37-yard field goal by Martinez. As I miscalculated there just a bit. That one's going to go off the net. Kevin Snow can't field it cleanly, and he'll be taken down. All right, so that's going to put the ball on the 2-yard line, so we're going to have to make something happen. I don't know about running in this situation. I'd like to, but I don't know if it's a safe option. So first down. I'm not happy about being this far pinned down in my end zone. That's the problem. Back to pass there. Going to launch that one towards Burns. He's got it, and he's shoved over the wall. Past the 20-yard line in destroyer territory. That's a first down. So that play has been working so far this year. All right. That's his third catch for 75 yards. Burns has been doing great. We just got to get the rest of our offense involved too. As Burns is going to be open again. He's got it, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Joseph Burns again finds pay dirt. So with that score, the Slash will take the lead. This will make it 13-10, extra point pending. With homebreaker, though, I seriously doubt this is going to miss. Unless I completely blow this kick, and looks like it's possible. I have still not got the feel. I've done an entire season. I've done 18 games. I've still not gotten the feel of the stick down. As that was a 19-yard pass from Russell to Burns, and that will give the Slash the lead, but can they hang on to it? That's going to be the question. And that is going to be a straight kick. There we go. As homebreaker will stick that one off the left part of the net. What a hit. As he was going to be down, looks like the 11-yard line. First down, Columbus. They've got 2.5 minutes left to do something. Let's see if they can. So Nagy going to lead his guys back out there. 88 yards passing for the Slash, 59 for the Destroyers. As that is going to be back to pass, picked off. Victor Velcro in front of it. That'll put the ball at the 17, maybe the 18-yard line. Coach is getting on to Nagy and telling him to sit down. Uh-oh. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left, and the Slash have an opportunity to actually get something. Can we increase this lead? That's going to be the question. Going to move man in motion. Look like Bonner. Russell is going to throw that one to Burns, but Burns can't quite hang on. Incomplete. That'll make it second down. So I'm tempted to actually waste a little time here. Let the clock run down. You know, try and allow the clock to be in our favor, to where the fact we don't have to worry about things. Back to pass here. We'll throw that one toward Velcro. Velcro nicely defended as defender stepped in between him and the football. 3rd and 10. Clock will still continue to run, though, until it gets down to about the 1-minute warning. So we got to figure out what play is going to be a good situational one here. Try to see if maybe we could hit Velcro on this one. Let's see. Bonner is going to be coming over on that as well. So put Velcro on the streak there. Maybe Bonner can come over, but we'll see what we got here. Going to hike this one. Bonner's open. Oh, but he's going to be short of the marker by about a yard or two. Taking down the 10. Ugh, what a hit. Now the question is, are we going to go for it or go for the field goal? That's probably going to be, the best option might be to do a field goal here. As I'll probably just let the clock run down to that 1 minute warning. That way they don't get a free timeout. But yeah, let's see what the situation we got here. It's 4th and 2. The ball is on their 10-yard line, so if we turn it over, they'll still be pinned in their half of the field pretty deep. If we miss on the attempt there. So that's going to be the 1 minute warning. I will probably just take it safe. The field goal will at least give us a 7-point lead. Make the adjustment here. And it will veer. At least it'll veer in the right direction. Kick is going to be up, over, and good. I'm going to have to start changing my saying. Usually I say up, in, and good, but that's up, over, and good. We are not going to onside kick this. They think we're going to onside kick it. We're going to let our defense play some football here. Homebreaker. Back to kick this one after that successful turnover by Velcro and the successful kick. Something I knew I forgot to do. I did put the computer's kicking. I did increase it. Ooh, onomatopoeia missed there, but Gross returned. Barnes, one of the guys that hit him. I think Parker was the other one. That's going to be a timeout for the Columbus Destroyers. But yeah, I did increase the kicking on the computer. I may have to actually tone that down because they kick it over the net so much that it usually causes a penalty. Whether that's a glitch or that's a actual rule, I'm not certain. But on the kickoffs, they kick it over the net, and that usually ends up a penalty. And Van Diver, wow, he penetrated. That's the man I like the most on this line right now. As he blew straight through the lineman and destroyed Nagy. That was a loss of 5. Oop. Oh, wow. Got on the wrong guy there. That was bad. Toombs finally taken down by Velcro, but I was accidentally trying to jump the hike. Inadvertently switched my character. And that would not have been good, especially if they would have deep bombed that one. Nagy, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and reigning AFL Arena Bowl champion, as Van Diver, Golston, and Johnson out there. 15 seconds left in the half. And they will toss this one out to the right. Toombs will go nowhere. That is 4th down. We'll call timeout. 11 seconds left. They will most likely kick the field goal here, and they will. So the Slash leading 17-10. Martinez is going to attempt a long one here. That's going to be, I believe, a 52-yarder. So Martinez has got some work to do on this one. The kick is up, and it is good. Beautiful kick there by Martinez as he had it. It was a straight as an arrow could be kick. Snow was back there just in case, but that was good. So 7 seconds left. 58-yarder by Martinez, nearly a 60-yard field goal. That would have been a good one in the NFL, as that'll go off the net. And Snow, that is the second time Snow has missed it. We may have to consider having somebody else on the kick returns if he can't field it. See if we can launch this one to the moon. All right, back to pass. Oh, gonna throw that one to Burns. Burns has got it, and he will actually make it out past the 20, but that's going to be the end of the first half of football. Slash leading this one 17-13 over the reigning champion Destroyers. But it is a closely contested ball game, if nothing else. And the Destroyer cheerleaders definitely trying to entertain the crowd here as we get to the stats. Let's take a look at the team stats here. Slash leading this one 17-13. Total offense, they've got 115 passing yards, -6 on the rushing due to the loss by Russell when he was hit. 55 yards passing for the Destroyers, 4 rushing for the Destroyers there. The kick return yards obviously bring the Destroyers up to 102 yards total with 119 for the Slash. So far, third downs have not been good for either team. 1 for 3 and 1 for 4 respectively between the Slash and Destroyers. Destroyers 0 for 1 on 4th down. There only was 1 penalty on the day for the Slash in the first half, so definitely okay there. Now let's look at the quarterbacks and see how they're doing. Russell, 141.3 rating with 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. He is 8 for 12 on the day. So starting off the first half of the first year 2, 66% completion. He has been sacked twice, though, as Matt Nagy been having trouble. 56.6 rating, 64 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He's 5 for 11 for 45% completion. He has been sacked twice by both Johnson and Vandiver. So that has been it. We'll take a short little break, and then we will be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Slash doing everything they possibly can to hang on, but it is a well-contested ball game as we barely have more time of possession than the Destroyers. 5:09 to 4:51 as this will go off the net. Snow will get the return cleanly and get out to about the 10. That's about as been consistently as we've done all franchise. So it is going to be first down. Let's see how well we do on this one, which I am so tempted just to launch this right to Burns again. Burns, Velcro, and Bonner out there. Going to go back to pass there. Going to launch that one towards Burns. Can he get it? He will not. Hang on. Good defense there as it disrupted him. That is going to be incomplete. So second down now. And that was the wrong play. Wrong play there I was going for, but we're going to throw that one towards Velcro, and that just out of the reach. Incomplete. That'll make it third down. So actually, yeah, I called the wrong play on that one, definitely. Third down now. Trying to see if we put Bonner on the street, kind of open some things up here. Back to pass there. Throw that one towards Burns. He's got a step, and now he dropped it. Oh, we can't have that. Now we're going to try a field goal. This is going to be a long one. This will be a 50-yarder. But we know Homebreaker can hit this. That is a straight kick. Let's see how he does. That is up, in, and good. Mackenzie Homebreaker. Beautiful kick, and he matches Martinez as he nailed that one. Beautiful. Now we've got a team. That's all I can say. Now we have a team. So after that lovely field goal, Slash regained the 7-point lead they lost at the half. 55-yard field goal from Homebreaker as we couldn't get any offense going. A lot of drops on that one, but yeah, that was wonderfully kicked by Homebreaker as he will kick this off now to the Destroyers, and that will be in the corner of the end zone. Off the net, and there we go. Automatopoeia with a hit, but can't bring him down. Gross makes it out to the 9. So not bad there on the return. First down, Destroyers have some work to do. Let's see what they do on this one. I do have to remember that I have a run game now. I keep forgetting that. 55 yards only for the Destroyers, so they have got to get something going. Nagy has not been having the best game yet as Johnson gets knocked down there at the line, and Sindel gets the dump off, and Velcro gets the tackle, so nothing doing there for him. No gain. So that'll make it 2nd and 10. So Destroyers with 60 yards credited to them. Van Diver on that right-hand side of the offensive line. See what he does here. It's going to toss this one out to Toombs. Toombs will get a good gain there. Taken down by Kevin Snow. As that is going to make it 3rd and 3. A good 7-yard gain for Toombs. If we could have rushes like that, we could definitely have some offense going, as I need to be running next time. 3rd down, see if they can stop them, and there's going to be Toombs with a broken tackle there. And Toombs is going to get away from his guys. He stiff-armed one, and that cut off the other. Toombs goes the distance. Touchdown, Destroyers. And they are 1 extra point away from tying this football game up. As that is the problem that I look at defensively is, our pursuit, I think, has been a lot of the problem we've had as Martinez lines up to try and tie this football game up. That will go up in and good easily. Tie ball game at 20 apiece. Slash and Destroyers in a nice little battle. Let's see if the kick return is going to be a good one. 34-yard run by the Destroyers. Toombs, the fullback, made things happen there. As that'll go off the net, and Willie Brake will actually return this one. And he'll get out near the 10. And there's a holding penalty. That's going to be on Barnes. That's just great. That'll back the ball up to the 5-yard line. So like a touchback there. So let's see how we can do offensively here on the run. Let's give the ball to our guy Moss. Let's see how he does. If he gets open enough, we might be able to get some good yards here. As Moss will get the handoff, he's going to break out to the left. Breaks the tackle, and that's going to be a good gain there. That's something we've not seen all franchise. It's a good run. That looks like the play that's probably going to end up working for us. That gives us a positive 2 yards now. If Moss can get a couple yards here, that'd be great. Moss will try to get around, but he can't. Linebacker with a great read on that. That is going to make it 3rd down and 3 as he lost a yard there. All right, so here we go. 3rd down now. Back to pass. We'll be looking here. Going to try and find Bonner. He's got it. Reliable Bonner. Catch that one just outside the 20, so I'll bring it to the 18-yard line. 1st down. So new set of downs here. Russell 9 for 16 on the day so far. He's been doing pretty good. Let's see how we can do this time. Bonner in motion. We're going to take it. And Bonner's going to get open, but Russell fires that one a little too hard there. My fault. I was in a hurry to try and get that out there to him. I should have just lobbed it. So Velcro, Burns, and Bonner out there. And Burns will go in motion. Russell's going to fire that one long to Burns, and that one will go off the hands. Deflected there. Good play. So 3rd and 10. Trying to see if we can possibly bomb this one to him. There's actually Bernard Bailey out there now. All right. Here we go. I'll hike the ball there. We'll throw that one towards Bailey, but good defense there, as that was low enough to knock down. That is going to make it incomplete. So that means we'll have to kick the field goal here. Another long one for Homebreaker. And that will be a straight one, and that one will go up, in, and good. Mackenzie Homebrecker has been the guy for us today. 23-20 now. Slash take the lead back. 48-yarder for Homebrecker, so he has hit a couple over 40 by now. As that is going to be it there. Trying to kick this one high. Give our guys a chance to get out there. As Homebrecker will kick a good full one. That'll bounce off the net. Pearson tries to make the hit, and that's going to be it. There's going to be a holding penalty. And it looks like Knight was the problematic guy. Pearson, definitely one of the guys out there, was happy about that call. That's going to make it 1st and 10 on the 4-yard line. This may be it for the third quarter. They will actually move to the line, but I don't know if they've got enough time to hike it. And that is going to be it. End of 3 quarters. Slash in a shootout with the Destroyers. 23-20. They barely lead it, but now they got to play defense. Final quarter. As Johnson, Golston, and Van Dyke are out there on the line. Locke, Sanders, Sindel, the receivers, are to the right. There's going to be back to pass. And there's a good throw. Locke has got a step, and he's got a catch. As Velcro brings him down. That's going to be past the 15 to the 17. First down, Destroyers. Let's see how well Columbus can do here. Average points per game, they've averaged 37 in their first game, but only 20 right now. So they've been held pretty decently, as that is going to be back to pass for Nagy. Nagy's going to throw that into Locke. Locke is open as the defender was behind the receiver. First down. That'll be 1st and goal on the 6. Now we're going to watch Toombs and see if he's going to run this one in. Locke has had his 5th reception, 79 yards on the day for him. Nagy calling signals, and he's going to hand that off. Toombs will get that one all day, and he's going to get in. Touchdown. Bernard Bailey got over there, but not quite fast enough. So the Destroyers will take the lead. This will be a 4-point lead if they can nail this extra point, which they should. As Martinez will kick that one straight between the sticks. Up, in, and good. 27-23 now. If we end up losing this one, it won't be because of a lack of effort. So here we go. This will be kicked. Martinez knocks that one off the net. Snow will get it, and he's going to get a return here. Good return for Snow. That speed definitely did it. He got out past the 20. That is a beautiful return there. Out to the 21-yard line. First down for the Slash, and that is going to put them in some prime field position. Burns, Onomatopoeia, and Bonner are out there. Back to pass here. Going to lob that one towards Burns. Let's see. No, not quite. And that's going to be well defended. They're definitely doing good by putting their fastest guy on Burns. That's been the problem we've had to try and overcome. All right. Going to run Burns again. Uh-oh. Oh, Russell not able to get that one off. That is going to be a sack of a 6-yard loss. 3rd and 16 now. So Slash now in a bit of trouble. Try this again. Gonna launch out one towards Burns. Can he get it? He will. Hang on that time. Touchdown. And the Slash will regain the lead. Plenty of time still left in this football game, though, so both teams could strike and strike again. As Homebrecker will line this one up. That will be a straight kick. Up, in, and good. As Mackenzie Homebrecker allows us to get a 3-point lead. And now with 3:01 left in the game, Russell connects to Burns. Took them 3 tries to do it, but third time was a charm as they give 35 yards for the score. And Homebreaker will kick this one. This will veer off a bit. Off the net, and Snow tries to make the tackle. Parker will get him though. Down at the 12-yard line, so Columbus has got some work to do. If they cannot get a good gain on this drive, they at least have Martinez to tie this ball game up. As Locke off the line. They're going to throw that one short. Intercepted. Kevin Snow nearly had a pick six. All the way out to the 1-yard line. Kevin Snow made it happen. We might have just won the football game thanks to that. So Kevin Snow nearly with a pick six. He was 1 yard shy of it. And now we've got a chance to score. First of all, we'll try and see if we can run this one in. Hopefully get Moss on the toss here. Going to toss that one toward Moss, but he's going to be trapped there between the linebacker and the D-back. That's going to be a loss of a couple there. We'll try one more time, see if we can actually get something this time. The ball be on the left hash here. If we can get a good block here, then we could get this in the end zone. That's going to be a good block, and that's going to be a touchdown. Moss with his first touchdown as a Cincinnati Slash player. Great blocking there, and he had nothing but a hole. Oh, they're not taking lightly to that one. So that'll give us a 10-point lead if Homebreaker can put this through the uprights, and he should be able to. As that'll be a straight one. McKenzie, Homebreaker, puts up the extra point. As he's been putting in some good work for us today, but Slash now with a 10-point lead, a little bit of room to breathe. Slash with a 3-yard run by Moss. 2 plays, 2 yards, and got him. Trying to see if we can put that through the upright, but the aim basically says no on that one. Onomatopoeia tries to make tackle, can't quite do it, and he'll be taken down to the 15. Good return there, and Onomatopoeia hurt his elbow on the play, so apparently he landed on it wrong when he missed the tackle, or he might have hyperextended something. 1:55 left in the football game, and the Slash have got a slight lead. Destroyers with 50 yards rushing on the day. It's been amazing for them. Toombs has put in some work, as that is going to be a short drop, and that is nearly picked off again as that bounced off the wall. Snow had a couple of hands on it, but he couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, second down. Nagy has not been on his best game today. He's sub 50%, now 50%, 105 yards, 1 touchdown, but 2 interceptions. That's been rough for him. Back to pass. He'll throw that one. Barner. That one got tipped, and then Barner had a hand on it. Columbus is forced to call a timeout. They've got 2 left. That is their first timeout called. 3rd and 10 here. We'll keep one of the linebackers back. Looks like Onomatopoeia is okay. Had a bruised elbow. Locke off the line. Saunders and Swindle opposite of each other. As that is going to be back to pass, and that'll be thrown short. Saunders will get it. Snow will knock him over the wall. And that should be a 3 or 4 yard gain. They'll say 3 yards. Ball on the 19. And 4th and 7. Columbus is going to try and go for it. 99 yards passing on the day. Let's see if they can get something. Lock off the line. And there we go. And he trips over the lineman. Johnson was on the ground. Nagy tried to roll out. That's going to be considered a sack for Johnson. That is 2 on the day for him. And that is also going to be a turnover on downs. So with that turnover, that pretty much sealed this football game for the Slash. There's going to be nothing but just good graces. Destroyers with 2 timeouts. And we're going to look to see if we can get Moss more involved in the offense, as Moss will get maybe a yard there. Might have been tackled at the 15. They will give him that yard. I've got to remember to try and use the stiff arm. I have got to try and remember. Destroyers do not call a timeout here. No, now they do. I don't know why they didn't call that timeout earlier, but now they are out of timeouts. So we can literally just kill the clock and end this football game. Slash with all 3 of their timeouts. Destroyers have none now. Moss with the football. He's going to get that one. There's a fumble. And Bonner will actually be there to pick up the ball. He'll scoop it up. That'll bring it to 3rd and 10. So one more play. And that is the 1-minute warning now. So that is going to be the last timeout that they're going to be able to get here. I might try and see if I can hit Bonner on this one. He might be the best option here. Back to pass there. Going to throw that one toward Bonner. Bonner will catch it. That is near the marker, but not quite there. We could settle for a very short field goal. Why not? 4th and inches. Even Chris Shank, our former kicker, could have hit this one, so why not go for it? We will let the clock run down a bit. Joseph Burns, player of the game once again, as he was definitely a highlight reel in this one. I'll try and leave them with just under 30 seconds. As that'll be up, over, and good. McKenzie Homebrecker has not missed yet. So that is going to increase the lead. That'll still be 2 scores. They are up by 13, 40-27 over Columbus. As Homebrecker hits the 22-yard field goal, they go 4 plays, 13 yards. And off that nice little defensive stand, they made it happen. As Homebrecker will kick this one deep, this will go off the net, and it will be returned. Onomatopoeia back out there again. Oh, there's a good return there. And Gross finally taken down, thankfully. Gross and Knight out there talking trash, but they're losing. 20 seconds left in this game now. And Columbus has got... They've got 2 scores they've got to make, and looks like they're just going to be happy to just end the football game, as that'll be dropped short. Snow tried to go after that one, but Saunders makes the catch. All 3 receivers to the left. Let's see if they can score one more time. And no, that will be the last play of the game, as Nagy just sits on it. Columbus Destroyers start off at home with a loss against the Cincinnati Slash. The Slash happy to have this one, as that will notch number 1 on the win column. That will knock the Destroyers down to 1-1 on the conference. So Slash happy to get that win out of the way. Definitely a fun game, as we'll go over the stats here and see how things went for both teams, as it was a nice little shootout there for a while. Slash hang on though, 40-27. Total offense 168 versus 155. 161 passing yards, 7 rushing yards, which is a good plus for the team. Destroyers though with 50, as Toombs broke a big 35-yarder. The 105 yards is passing for the Destroyers. And then it was pretty much the 2 turnovers definitely won this game for the Slash, as they definitely came out on top. Third downs, though, not the best for the Slash. They were 3 for 8, but the Destroyers 2 for 6. They were just a little worse. Again, 0 for 2 on fourth downs. Basically, not really a lot of penalties in this game. Only 2 penalties for the Slash, 1 for the Destroyers. So it did not cost them there. We check out the individual stats. Dan Russell ends the day with a 111.6 rating, 178 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 11 for 22, so right at 50%. Though he was sacked 3 times, his longest pass was a 35-yard bomb to Burns. Nagy going to end the day sub 50, 49.5 rating, 116 in number of yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 10 for 19 for 52% completion, 3 sacks on the day, though. He was in a bit of trouble. And then DeJuan Moss, great game for him. He had 6 attempts, 13 yards, 1 touchdown for him. Russell credited for 1 6-yard loss on that one. Is Jamar Toombs, though. Great game for him. Broke off that 35-yard touchdown, 50 yards, 2 touchdowns out of 6 attempts. So definitely was wonderful for him. Passing, though, it basically was Burns and Bonner. 6 receptions, 148 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bonner, though, he facilitated 5 receptions, 30 yards, and was able to have things there. Locke, 5 for 79 yards. Saunders, 3 for 18. And Sindel with the only touchdown, 2 for 9, there for the Destroyers. And then we had a pancake for Van Diver, and then a couple of sacks allowed there for DeJuan Moss. So definitely wasn't the best for him. Duncan with a couple of pancakes there. Toombs, a couple of pancakes, but also a couple of sacks allowed. Sedbury also allowed a sack, but he had a pancake. 1 pancake apiece for Locke, Saunders, and Porter on that one. Defensively, we'll look at Destroyers first. 9 tackles for Saunders. He missed 3, though. Gross with 4 tackles. Duncan with 3 tackles, all of those being a sack on Russell. And then Jeffrey, Kenny, Knight, Sindel, Parker, and Brown each with a tackle, though Brown was out for the game. We'll definitely have to check up on him and see how he's doing afterwards. Kevin Snow, though, he was all over the place for the Slash. 5 tackles and 1 interception. Velcro, 4 tackles, 1 missed tackle, 1 interception. Bernard Bailey, 4 tackles, 1 missed tackle. Johnson, 2 tackles being the sacks. Barnes with a couple of tackles. Parker with a couple of tackles. And Van Diver, Montepia, and then Pearson with a tackle as well, as he took over the linebacker spot a couple of times. And then field goal kicking, Martinez, 2 for 2 on the field goals. His longest, the 58-yarder. Hit all 3 of his kicks there, so hit the one from under 40 and then hit one from 50 plus. So it was definitely a good day for him there. And then our great thing, Homebrecker, 4 for 5 on the field goal attempts. So 80%. His longest was that 56-yarder. Hit all 4 of his extra points. Hit both under 30 yards. Hit one from between 40 and 50. And then one 50-plus yarder, which was his good one at 56. So appreciate y'all watching. We'll definitely get into things later on about how we're going to try to improve this team. But it looks like this is going to be the team we're going to field. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of the content for the rest of the series. Again, like and subscribe if you enjoy it. Take care, and may God bless you.